Hi everybody and welcome back to another Music Masterpieces, and this evening we are heading back to 1999, 27 years, to a band who I got to see on Metallica's, what was the Big Day Out? I had to think about that for a second. Big Day Out show at Milton Keynes. And I didn't know who they were, as in Creed. And I think at that point it was like an early set on one of those very, very long days in the heat. And here I am years later having a massive, massive regret about sitting on the side of the Milton Keynes Bowl, trying to remember any of the tracks that Creed played that day. I got no chance. I do remember some of the other groups. I do remember Metallica themselves, and what an amazing performance that was. And for those of you who are thinking, well, why hasn't he done a Metallica song yet? That will be coming. But I wanted to do Creed. Creed are another new band to the channel and have a big following. And obviously their guitarist Mark Tremonti's gone on to do other pieces of work as well. But I think that his combination with Scott Stapp on Creed and the group together created a brilliant album in Human Clay. And so let's get into it. I have selected this particular song because many people would probably not say this is a music masterpiece. But I think it is, because I think that it has little moments of absolute genius in it. And I will save my picking that moments of genius and what I call the hairs on the back of the neck for later in the song. Let's get into it. Creed, Faceless Man. Oh, I've just realised with this video they've done this. Done something with the original artwork, and what great artwork that is, by the way. Great album to have. So for those of you that listened to my Genesis Heat Haze reaction, I think that this song's very similar to Heat Haze, not in musically, it's the story. So go and have a listen to Heat Haze by Genesis and come back and have a think about lyrically how the two songs do work quite well together in terms of this whole idea and essence of people when people get lost, and I think Faceless Man is lyrically is a little bit like that. Both songs start off very, very light, very slow. Heat Haze has got a beautiful sort of piano melodic start to it. Obviously with Creed, they've gone for the very light guitar piece.
I spent some time with nature to remind me of all that's real. It's funny how silence speaks sometimes when you're alone, and remember that you feel.
It's a lovely acoustic there, just playing now. Great vocal too.
I said it's funny how silence speaks sometimes when you're alone, and remember that you feel. Again I stand, Lord I stand, against the faceless man.
So he says he stands against the faceless man. This is, when you look up the sort of lyrical meaning behind this, and again, this is where we're sort of dovetailing with other tracks written by other artists, where they have this internal spiritual struggle, personal demon, or maybe a temptation or something that's going on, and how hard that is as a human being to sometimes just face up to those things and try and deal with them, but maybe you're not really dealing with them, you're just having a constant struggle.
Again I stand, Lord, I stand against the faceless man.
And now got the drums. I really like the how this starts to change now. So that guitar pick is picking different notes and creating a different level of interest.
I saw the will of a warrior. His yoke is easy and his burden is light. He looked me right in the eyes, direct and concise, to remind me to always do what's right.
I'm also getting reminders here of, again, how Sleep Token writes some of their songs, where there's always this build-up, isn't there? So many of Sleep Token's songs are build-up, hit you straight between the eyes with the guitars, and I think Faceless Man's very much like that.
He looked me right in the eyes, direct and concise, to remind me to always do what's right. Again I stand, Lord, I stand
Quietens down a little bit.
against the faceless man. Again I stand, Lord God, I stand against the faceless man. 'Cause if the face inside can't see the light, I know I have to walk alone.
That's a great little section in the song, isn't it? Where it just punches you, but then you start to get different flavours of the background and what the guitar's doing as well. And but Scott's voice, again, another underrated singer, Scott Stapp, so good, such a really strong, powerful vocalist. I saw this Sirius XM performance last night. I was watching it actually, which was reminding me just how good Creed are and were. Really strong repetition there. So again, when we talk about bands that repeat and repeat and repeat, it's almost like a mantra. It's like a prayer. Prayer is full of repetition, and I think there are kind of slight biblical allusions going on with this track. It's all kinds of wording and lyrical nods to some sort of higher power, I think. Here's the genius in this track. another fantastic bridge. This is Hairs.
His face I'll see. I choose to live for always. So won't you come and say, and never go away. Next time I see this face, I'll say I choose to live for always. So won't you come inside and never go away.
One of the best bridges, and what I really love about this isn't someone who's having a problem now. This is someone who's been contemplating things, been struggling, but then says, no, next time I'm gonna be stronger, I'm gonna deal with this, I'm not gonna let this defeat me. And there's part of the genius of this track, along with the bridge and along with that lovely plaintive change, that chord change, which works so well on this track. And I really, really hope that after you've watched this and maybe forgotten about Faceless Man, that you head back to it and listen to the track a few times, and particularly that section. I don't know, go for a run, go for a walk, and stick your AirPods in and go and have another listen to it again and really, really enjoy it, because I think this is one of Creed's finest moments.
How can I stand? Lord, I'll stand against the faceless man. How can I stand? Lord, I'll stand
So strong now.
How can I stand? Lord, I stand against the faceless man.
Faceless Man by Creed. A music masterpiece. I am very happy to welcome it into the Music Masterpiece family and welcome Creed and their music into the family. And I thank you for enjoying this with me. And I will see you in the next video for... Is it time for Metallica? It might be. See you soon.